Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here with the mighty Qing Empire. So, we just tried to defend one of our tributary states in a war last episode. We also eliminated a couple of our minor Chinese rivals, and we're actually in fairly good space to actually seize the Mandate of Heaven now. We've pretty well consolidated China, and we have now harmonized the Mahayana Buddhist faith, and we are now in the age of absolutism, which means we can get up to a possible 50 more Manchu banners, which will be amazing. I do have to give out a few states here because between episodes I did in fact spend all the states I had available. So let's give the clergy some, let's give the nobility some. The clergy want another one. There you go. Clergy can have that state. That should keep them happy for now. There we go. I still have, of course, a lot of this to core as well to lower autonomy. But overall, our autonomy in a good portion of China is actually under control. At some point, though, I'm almost tempted to get rid of my Manchu states up here to actually take control of the Chinese states, but gonna have to wait a little bit. Looks like we're actually gonna wander into a fight here. Good thing we have both superior morale and superior discipline in that fight. So let's mothball our forts for the moment. And let's let our armies rebuild, and then we will take out the Tang and the Jin here. I'm just curious what ideas they have. Basic Chinese ones. Okay. Okay, we'll let them have the right to rule themselves a bit. We don't have enough development either for Shintoism or for the Muslims. Okay, so we might have to fight a war with the Ashikaga in order to actually start harmonizing another faith. So let's quickly do this, and let's quickly do that. That should be... Oh, you're going to actually get away. You're actually really going to get away, aren't you? They are fast! Look at them go! They are uncatchable. Oh, they have +6 movement. Wow, yeah, they are uncatchable. Okay, well, we will pull back to their main lands, and we will deal with that there. All our forts should virtually be unsiegeable to them anyhow. We will do raise war taxes. That should help a little bit. A lot of our land got pillaged in our war trying to defend our tributary state. So we did lose a fair amount of our income, but we are positive. And we've got another colony almost finished up north. So let's do that. Really could use some legitimacy here, but obviously our legitimacy is being destroyed by the fact that we have no harmony. It happens. Austria is remaining the emperor of the HRE. If I remember, that's a Protestant empire, right? No, it's actually Catholic. There we go. We're good there. Income is functioning. We can't afford such frivolity at the moment because we are absolutely broke. Hopefully we can get a tax guy. Production will do. Production will do. Once I get another 75, we can also reduce some of the inflation, which should bring it under control as well. We will take all that. We'll take all this land. Chance of a civil war, of course. Can't do much about that. These guys are going to Hefei. So let's keep hunting them. I wish there was a way you could target specific armies to hunt. Anyhow, we're going to catch them. Oh, one of the provinces I must have taken in a province that I can give to the clergy. Even better. That should keep them happy. They're a little unhappy, obviously. That army has been destroyed. Let's move to the coast all around. Mothball the forts. Mothball the army. Or rather, lower army maintenance to be technical. Koreans are causing some trouble. I see. The Ashikaga are in fact losing a war against the Tokugawa. So I might actually see about attacking them. Do I have a mission for invading Korea? I do, but I need to control all of the South China region. Where is the South China region area? China region, North China region. Not too useful then, I guess. Where's regions? Regions. South China. We don't have it because we don't have the Ming. What else did we need? North China. We don't have North China because of single province from the Orate. I see. Again, another annoyance. We should have a claim on that province though, right? We do. Let's actually take the tech here. Not that I want to, but we'll balance it out that way. The Ashikaga army is having a little bit of trouble there. I'm fine with that. General's dead, unfortunately. Pretty good general. The siege will come in really handy. 5 siege is amazing. Although I'm going to have to go deal with the Koreans at some point. There we go, that's dealt with. I can attack the Ming for the Mandate of Heaven in 4 years. Or I can just sit back and let them suffer endlessly and then take it later on in the game. Which actually might be a better move. What do people think about that one? Let me know. I don't think I'm going to take it yet. We're not in a really good position yet, as much as I'd like to. It'd be nice to get the achievement done, but I think I'd much rather try and invade Japan first. The Ashikaga lost the war against the Tokugawa, it looks like, but they didn't actually lose Kyoto, which is good for them, I guess. They shall remain Shogun for the time being. Let's start moving our troops in that direction. We've almost got enough for a claim. I believe they've converted, yeah, all this area. So we should be able to overrun the Japanese armies. And then we can worry about absorbing Shinto into our empire. We got 4 done. We need, what is it, 7, I think? Sweet Harmony. Yeah, we need 7. Okay. 11441. It's not the best heir or ruler I've ever had, but it will suffice for the time being. Let's get a claim on one of the Japanese provinces. Let's go for Pyongyang, I guess. Didn't know it was so far up in northern North Korea. We will attack them once our army is in position, and we should win fairly easily. So, declare war. Raise war taxes, obviously. We have, of course, mothballed forts, but I don't see them getting an army to our forts fast enough to be a serious problem. On the other hand, their forts might have a little bit of an issue because they don't have a fully raised garrison. Are we going to be... Nope, we're not going to catch you. Okay, fair enough. I'll let them go north for the moment. I don't think we actually have any vassals, do we? It's mostly... We have a royal marriage with one of our tributary states. Who are coming to help us deal with rebels. Again, thank you. Thank you very much. That really shouldn't be a thing, but I guess it is, and it is really useful. Okay, the Ashikaga have, what, 2 armies up here now? Kind of. Oh, I'm gonna have to go hunt them down in northern Manchuria. That'll be fun. Anyhow, one of their forts has fallen. Ideally, I want to take a province in China. I don't know how. Sorry, Japan. Although I don't know how I'll be able to get around that. Okay, I don't know how I'll get around the forts and the navy strength, as much as I would like to actually take Japanese lands. Oh, there you go. As long as I don't take any of my forts, they won't have a very good shot at winning this war. We can take their southern fort here, we'll be in good shape. I gotta remember to also raise some more cannon for our next wars, because it's proving to be a little bit difficult to take forts nowadays compared to the way the others are playing. Other nations are able to very quickly siege forts compared to us. Very worrisome. I have to be able to out-siege them for sure, so... Actually, I should probably move my 5 siege general over here to siege the fort, but... Oh well, we'll wait. We now have stable legitimacy due to the fact that our ruler died, which is kind of a shame because he was a fairly good ruler, but hopefully this doesn't offend them, and it did. Okay, so the nobles need to die. How dare they rebel against my empire? Yeah, that fort has fallen. They've pulled most of their troops together. I see. If I pull my armies up, I should be able to smash their army with both of mine combined because we outnumber them. There we go. We're going to have a terrain disadvantage though. And apparently a tactical disadvantage too, which is worrisome. Beat their army regardless, but still. Okay. What do you think about this war? Ooh, they really don't want to give up. I thought they'd be all ready to surrender by now, but I was wrong. Work with this, try to use the tension, keep everybody happy. They would give me 1. Still wouldn't be 20 Shinto development though. Let's send you out to deal with outraged countries. How are my tributary states doing? Everyone who can sends me something that is not gold. Good. It's tiny, the monarch point gain, but it is very much worth it. Ideally, I'd want to take the former Chinese capital. Get some more power projection out of this. Power projection, of course, is always good if you can get it. Unless, of course, you offend somebody who's significantly stronger than you. I.e., don't go around insulting the Ottomans left and right. Jeez, the cost of this is huge. Just goes to show that despite conquering all this land and technically being a stronger nation than the Ming, I'm not nearly as prosperous as the Ming were, controlling the same amount of land. I'm pulling my troops out of Korea because I'm hoping the Japanese will decide to come back to try and take their fort, and then I can trap them in Korea once more. Plus I have to save Beijing. Although I think they're just going to hide up there in northern Siberia. Or northern Manchuria. For the moment. New air, 9. I guess that'll do. Not particularly what I want, but... I could just take that one province. Might be the way to go. It's still 30-something development. Take some money as well. There we go. Small little war. It weakens the Ashikaga further. My worry is when the Tokugawa take over, though. They're going to be in a much better position to actually come after me. But let's try and get this 5% infantry combat ability, which will be nice. Going. 5% infantry combat just to integrating a religion is pretty useful. Okay, let's mothball my army. Okay, let's also reduce inflation. There we go, 22 gold. I need to get institutions. I need roughly 4,000, give or take some. That's 600. If I do, let's see, the base currency gets me 800. If I take a loan, that's another 800. It could clear up a single institution, that's for sure, but I don't think that would help much. So despite being a very large, great power, we're having tech issues. Tech issues and institution issues. You know what, we'll do that. Yeah. Might as well keep the fast colonization going. Oh, I should probably actually send you up there then. I could technically colonize another province too as well, but I think maintaining one colony is enough for the moment. It'd be cool if I could get to the New World with colonists, but here's actually the move I should make. I can actually colonize the Kurils in northern Japan, which actually puts me on the Japanese islands. Of course, I still would have to have a fleet to break through into mainland of Japan. Honshu or whatever, the main island. Always forget my islands. Pretty eased the tension again. Nice we got it twice in a row. Russia still doesn't like us that much, but could be worse. These guys I'd like to take out, but I'm not going to be able to do that until I catch up in tech. Yeah. Difficulties, difficulties, difficulties all around. Not making the most amount of money, not being the most stable country either. Oh well. We'll see. We shall recover, and we shall prosper, because we are going to get this achievement, because all we have to do is kill one tiny 37 development province, Ming. Who right now, since they have the Mandate of Heaven, I don't think will ally themselves to anybody. We will actually extend the loan here, because we want to get an institution instead. 25 per month. Almost 26 per month, actually. How is our autonomy? It must be going down fairly well. It's going down, so every month we do get something. Do a couple points into a non-capital province. There we go. And the loan. AI. It was a lot easier when I could get monarch points due to pillaging the lands, but unfortunately falling into debt is always a bad move, especially getting further into debt. And I was what, 4,000 gold into debt? That was worth avoiding. we need 300 more gold there, and then we need 2,500 more there. You know what? I think I'll just pray for his life, because he's going to die anyhow. Hopefully our 28-year-old ruler doesn't die. If he does, that would be very annoying. We could, of course, build marketplaces and temples, but it wouldn't repay themselves fast enough to actually be of any benefit for a while. Send the loan. Well, anyway, while we're at peace here, I think this is actually a good point to stop. So that will be it for this episode. We stole a little bit more land from the Japanese. We now have Shintoism being integrated into our lands. Overall, it's really just a matter of recovering a bit before we expand. We're strong enough, we just have to rebuild a bit. We also have to worry about a little bit about Ayutthaya down south, because they're actually a great power. And they are doing a little bit better institution-wise than we are. So they have a better tech. Anyhow, that's it from us. Well, rather from me, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye for now.